This is number 3D. It's Czech Dark Lager. It's basically just a Czech lager, but with like rich, malty, biscuity, sometimes even coffee aromas and flavors. I first kind of learnt about this style when I was doing the brewing course at Regency TAFE. Our first commercial release there was a Czech Dark Lager, and tasting it and brewing it on a commercial scale made me want to learn more about the style, because it is amazing to have something so clean and light and crisp and refreshing, but with, you know, really dark malt, coffee, chocolate, biscuit aromas, and really like rich and strong flavors coming through as well. Like it's got rich flavors and aromas, but light. So a Czech Dark Lager is basically, yeah, like a light, crisp, refreshing, dark malty lager. In terms of what it's similar to, Simo, he's actually just rocked up.
Yep.
Hey mate, he made an American brown kind of American brown ale, and it was actually really really similar in aromas and flavors to that, in that it's really malt driven without the hop though. And yours I guess was more malt driven than hoppy, wasn't it?
I think it was. We definitely could have upped the dry hopping if we wanted to, probably doubled or tripled it.
But didn't need it.
But it didn't need it. It was really well balanced, I think.
So it's like, imagine like a session American brown ale.
Yeah.
And that's maybe what we've got in the glass here. That's really simplifying it, but it is what it is. That's our best crack at giving you something of what it's similar to, I guess. Now for the recipe, we'll have a link in the description. I've also done a brew day video on this one, so I'll put a link in the description for that one as well. But it's really, this is actually the recipe that I flogged when we did the commercial brew of this. So this is the commercial release beer. It's some German Pilsner, Vienna, Carapils, dogs man, Carafa 2, some acidulated malt to help with the pH during the mash. We did a bit of a step mash through that as well. I think we did that on the video, but we'll talk about that later. Some Crystal 75 and some roast barley. In terms of hops, we just have Hallertau and Saaz, really, typical hops for that style. And we finished it off using W3470, one of my favourite German yeasts. Very nice lager yeast we put in the Fest beer. ABV and IBU. It's 5.25% beer and roughly 27 IBU. Look, it's hidden well. I don't really taste a lot of bitterness on the palate there. Help yourself, mate. And in terms of if it's like for the crafty crowd or the non-crafty crowd, this could definitely be like a gateway beer into into people who are not so crafty. It's really light, it's really sessionable, it's really easy. If you're trying to get some people into drinking some darker beers, this could be one of the ones that could do that for you. I don't know if I'd keep this on tap. This may be more of a seasonal when I feel like a bit of a dark.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah. Definitely seasonal. It's got that coffee chocolate in it.
The coffee chocolate, yeah. And like, I know it's light and it's easy
Just
drinking.
overpowering, but it's the mouthfeel that doesn't get you with your normal, like when you look at it, a dark beer and it's chocolate and coffee, it's normally like a mouthful in it. Whereas
Yeah.
it's still light, it's thinnish on your
It's
palate.
really thin, and that's where the lagering, I guess, comes in. Because this was actually also lagered for, 6 weeks? Properly lagered before we tasted it. So, I know it's still not a proper lagering, but I think it's been sitting there for a while now as well. So, and keep it on tap. I know I've got 4 here. I've got 6 really that I do rotate. Do you want to tie up a tap all the time with this? Probably not, but I would keep it in the rotation. So this is another one of the Homebrew Challenge beers. We're trying to brew we counted up 120 different styles in the BJCP. So we are trying to brew a perfect example of each style. Put the recipe up and let you know what it tastes like. Couple of reasons behind that. Having a nice catalogue of beers is never a bad thing, but we're also kind of training for Cicerone and stuff, and what better way to learn the styles and to brew them and drink them. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Comments below. links. We'll see you next time.